Hey guys, Lone here, and I am back with another video. This is currently being recorded before I finish doing this. So, I actually changed up my setup a little bit so you can actually see this better. Woohoo! But anyway, I have been asked to kind of showcase what I ink with. So, these are just sampler pens real quick, just kind of showcasing. I'm going to take time out and kind of pull them all out and show you guys, but this is one of each kind that I own, and even then I have another set that I don't like to use, which is those Peter Popper pens. Yeah, you won't see them in this review or this F.A.Q because I don't like them and I probably will never use them. So in case anybody's actually curious about that. But people asked, what do I ink with? And as you can see, I use many different brands when it comes to doing lines and doing my line art and stuff like that. So, yeah. So let me get started with showcasing what I use. So, let us begin. So, first and foremost, 9 times out of 10, unless I feel, not even really 9 times out of 10, maybe about 50% of the time, I tend to multiline with one of these 3 specific types of Copic multiliners. I have the black type, I have the sepia type, and I have the gray type of multiliners. Now, I like the black because it's very awesome, it's very dark, and also, after I let them sit, you know, it doesn't fade as much. I like the brown, especially if I don't want a very harsh line. So, if I don't want it to be as dark as, say, the black multiliners, I will go with brown. Or, because I just recently got these, so I haven't quite figured out what I'm going to do with them yet, I have my gray multiliners here. Which are pretty awesome themselves. For the black multiliners, they come in 0.03 to, let me say, 0.03 to 0.3 for these 4. And then for the sepia and the, I believe this is the cool gray multiliners. They come in 0.05 to 0.5. So they're really nice if I want to kind of just change it up just a tad bit. They can be a bit of a pain if I can't get it exactly the way that I want because I'm a girl that likes choices. So, yeah, but most of the time I will use one of these 3 sets. Usually it's between these 2, to be honest. This one, like I said, I haven't quite figured out what I'm going to do with them yet. Because, yeah, I have a multiliner addiction and I'm not afraid to admit it. So, these 3 are the 3 that I will probably use the most for my lining. So on to the next of the Copics, because I'm going to cover them all together and kind of first, but I've got a lot. So here we go to the next set. Next up, we have all of my Copic SP multiliners. On this side, we have black. So these all range from 0.03 all the way down to the brush pen, which I tend to use these if I need to accentuate some of my black lines and don't quite have the right thickness that I'm looking for. And then this set right here, which you guys can probably tell just by the ends. Actually, let me scoot it over so you guys can see a little bit better. There you go. But as you can see by the ends of these, they are all colored. So they're all different colors. The only downside to this is that they come with as a simple 0.3. So for me, it can be a bit of a pain trying to add some line weight. But they range from like a really light green to just all different colors, and it comes in handy. It really does. These are possibly some of my oldest multiliners, so yeah, it's all good. But that's why they've got a little bit of, I don't know if that's rust or whatever, but these, yeah, these are some of my oldest ones. These are also some of my oldest ones, so One reason I like these is because you can actually, and I'm going to use the brush tip here, you can actually replace the tips, and you can also replace the cylinders. So I don't know, I don't even have a coin for that. I don't even know if I'm doing this right. Let's see, I should have a thing here, but woo, making a mess as I look for my specific tool, because, well, yeah, I have the tool to help take this off if it's not stuck, and I think it's stuck. Hey, I got it! But yeah, see, you can actually take these out and replace the barrels, so that's why I like them. So I know it seems kind of repetitive to have the the black regular multiliners around, especially with the SP ones. However, I like it because if one of these runs out, I can always just use one of my regular multiliners as a, replacement, kind of, until I can get the refill or replacement nib for these multiliners. Same thing with this, which you will see a little later on. So I think this is all my Copic branded multiliners. So we're gonna now showcase some of my other multiliners that I have that come in sets, because I have some that come in sets and I have some that are by themselves. So here we go. Okay, so these are going to be my multiliners that aren't Copics that I'm going to be covering. So these are two black multiliner types that, aren't as expensive as Copics. This one right here is my Uni pins. I will have a link right here, or a little thingamabobber I'll stick right here. Just kind of showcasing my review of these pins, because I reviewed them and I have used these pins before in the past. And if you can't afford Copics and you don't like the Sakura Microns, just saying, the Uni pins are actually really amazing. They're really like dark, so and they don't fade, they don't bleed, they're waterproof, and they're just amazing. They come in 0.5 to 0.8, so this actually has a thicker point than most of my other multiliners. So it's really cool if I wanted to do like a thick outline around my characters or around any type of drawings. And then this right here, which is what I used to ink this. Ooh, let me turn down that lamp. Yeah, there we go. Are my Sakura Microns. They range from a 0.20 tip to, I believe, a 0.5 millimeter tip. So they come in a variety of sizes. They're a very affordable multi-liner to start out with, especially if you can't afford any other types. And plus, they're really easy to find, because I've found them in most art stores that I've gone to. So, and I've found different types of the Microns as well. So they're really easy to find, and I would recommend that if you're starting out, go ahead and grab yourself a pack of these, because they're amazing, at least to me. So these are the other two brands that I have that are black multiliners that aren't Copic related. I'm going to try to finish this review up now with showing one other type of different colored multiliners that I own, that obviously you can't afford Copics. Go ahead and check them out. So now, if you can't afford the Copic SP multicolored multiliners, or multicolored multiliners, making sure, I would really recommend you guys check out the Staedtler Triplus Fineliners. I will leave a little thing right here in this blank space, linking you guys to Lemia Crescent's video, where she actually does a really awesome review of a much bigger set than the set that I have, showcasing what these Fineliners can do. So check out her video and see what you think about it. So yeah, so I use these mostly just for my planner, just to keep it kind of organized. I don't really use these for lining too terribly much, if I'm honest. But hey, if I wanted to, I could use them. So they're always there. So now I'm going to kind of show you guys some bits, odds, bobs kind of multiliners that I only have one of for whatever reason. But hey, I got one of them, so I kind of gotta use it or show it. Yeah, multiliner obsession is bad. Okay, so these 3 random multiliners are just that. They are either the leftovers to their sets, or I got them as gifts because people were like, hey, she'll like that. So first up we have a Prismacolor liner. I don't even think this can be used anymore, to be honest. But I personally don't like the Prismacolor multiliners. They tend to fade whenever you erase. At least from my experience. Don't take my experiences with these multiliners as a, know-all. It's just I personally didn't like these, and I can tell from experience that like the nibs on these didn't last nearly as long as I was hoping they would. But then again, I'm heavy-handed, so what do I know? So I don't really use this. This just kind of chills out in case I need to write something on a scrap piece of paper. And then I have one of the Recollections. It's called a fine writer. It's in pink. It's extra fine. So as you can see, it's tiny. So I got that in pink because why not? Pink is a nice color to have. And finally, I have a 0.45 millimeter purple Sakura Micron. I don't know why this was gotten for me. I didn't need it because I have, my Copic Multiliners and the Stedler Multiliners, but somebody thought, hey, she might actually enjoy it. So that covers all of the different multiliners that I use. If I can remember where I got them all, I'll leave it all down below in the description because, like I said, these 3 are gifts, so I can take a guess where they were gotten from, though, based on the stuff that was attached to it. Price tags, haha. Even if the price isn't on it. So I'll leave that all down below in the description. And I just want to say real quick, thanks for all your get well messages, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I'm glad to be back, even though I'm kind of tired still, so just can't push myself. That's all there is to it. So I hope that this little FAQ video answered y'all's questions. I am going to now complete this up, and this will probably go up before this. So, yay! So, yeah, and any videos that I talked about in this video will be down below in the description as well. So make sure to check them out. So without further ado, I'm gonna go. So I'll see you guys in the next video, whenever that will be. So I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.